Now, today, of course, is day 8 of Russia's invasion into Ukraine, and the battle for the capital city of Kyiv is still on. A 40-mile-long Russian military column has closed in on Kyiv, and a lot of people have been advised to stay underground. This is what the scene looks like for people in Kyiv at this point of time. Many of the people have in fact congregated at the city's metro stations that have now turned into bomb shelters to accommodate citizens. The hospitals have also moved their patients to the basements. Women with newborn babies and the ones expected to go into labor are now staying underground in one of Kyiv's maternity hospitals. But many in the capital city are still looking for shelters. This is a bridge over the Irpin River on the outskirts of the capital city of Kyiv. It was reportedly destroyed to impede a Russian advance, and the civilians were seen crossing over the wreckage in order to try and get to a train station. Now, Kyiv, which is a city of about 3 million people, is bracing for a possible full-blown Russian assault. The mayor of Kyiv has said that the citizens are ready and are prepared to defend Kyiv at all costs.
The enemy is pulling its troops closer to the capital. Bila Tserkva was shelled last night. Fighting continued in Buka and Hostomel. We are getting ready and we will defend our city.
And volunteers in Kyiv have been collecting and distributing food, aid and military equipment. After spending at least 3 nights in the bomb shelters and subways, some of the volunteers were allowed to move across Kyiv to deliver food and aid. Now, the Kyivan residents and businesses have been taking supplies to a center within the city run by the volunteers. The Russian troops were last seen some 25 kilometers away from the city, and the capital is now ready to defend itself despite witnessing an air attack on the Kyivan television tower. Now, remember, at least about 5 people were killed after 2 missiles had hit the tower. The transformer substation which supplies electricity to the television tower and also the hardware on the television tower had been damaged. An American official said that the miles-long armored column bearing down on the capital city Kyiv has not advanced in over 24 hours. It's been stalled by logistical problems. The Russian troops reportedly are short on fuel and food and are also perhaps pausing to reassess their tactics. Now, fears continue to grow that Russia is planning to mount an all-out assault on the city of Kyiv. Inside Kyiv, makeshift barricades dot the streets and residents have been queuing up outside of a few shops to purchase some essentials that are still available in the supermarkets. Now, Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs shared a video of a destroyed residential block in a town located just about 50 kilometers away from Kyiv. And Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that Russia must stop bombing Ukrainian cities before any meaningful talks on a ceasefire can begin. The first round of negotiations this week had yielded virtually no breakthrough, and a second round is scheduled to take place pretty soon.
Діалог, я вважаю, так, треба припинити хоча б бомбардування людей. Просто бомбардування припинити і після цього сісти за стіл перемог. Партнери, якщо вони не готові брати Україну в НАТО, і якщо вони не готові брати Україну в НАТО через те, що Росія не хоче, щоб Україна була в НАТО, то є гарантії безпеки, напрацьовані спільні для України.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.